Hi guys, and welcome to your studio workout 4.3. So starting with your feet hip socket distance apart, you're going to tuck the chin, slowly roll down the body vertebra by vertebra. Just to release out any tension, take a breath in. On the breath out, drawing through that belly button, rolling all the way up, letting the arms hang heavy until the shoulders come back up into position, and then you bring it. So you're taking it down again, rolling down. Really just letting all the tension out to the back of your neck. Breathing in, breathing out, drawing in through the belly button. Making sure that the shoulders stay heavy until they stack themselves back up. And last time, just like this, rolling it all the way down. Rolling in through the belly button. Bring yourself up to it. We're going to extend this, so we're going to bring it up onto a balanced position. Take the heels down and then stretch forwards, taking a breath in and breathing out to relax. Taking it down so that we've got our heels up off the mat into the crouch position. Take the breath in. On the breath out, we push up all the way through, and then belly button draws all the way in. And again, bring it up. Okay, take it down, stretching long, and release. Bring it into crouch, breathing in, breathing out, pushing through those heels, breathing in and up. Taking it up. Heels down, reach long, release. Breath in, breath out, push up. Bring it away. 2 more times, so taking it up. Taking it down, stretch, release. Pulling up through the back. Last time, take it up. Heels down, reach forwards. Release out. Taking the heels and drawing all the way through the back of the body, drawing up until you're back up into position. So we're going to go into some squats now. So we're going to keep our feet hip socket distance apart, shoulders down, and we're going to just sit back into the pelvis, okay? So we're thinking about really seated back with that straight back here. And we squeeze the glutes to bring it up. So we sit back and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, we're doing 8, 9, squeeze, 10, hold it down, tiny pulses, so we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze all the way up, good, and then bring it out to the side so your toes are facing outwards, keep that pelvis tucked slightly, belly button in, arms are long, but the shoulders are still down away from the ears. So again, we're going to squat down, squeeze up, so we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stay down, so you can go down a little bit more. Pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up. Reach long and just stretch forwards. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Good. Take the hands in, walk the feet in, bring it down onto the mat, and we're going to take it all the way onto our backs now. So drawing yourself down onto the mat, shoulders are down away from our ears, arms are long. Set that core up. So we're thinking about drawing in through the belly button, drawing up through that pelvic floor, but not forcing the lower back to kind of squish down. We still want to keep a tiny little feeling of a little spinal curl. From here, we're going to tuck the pelvis, so we flatten the lower back, lifting up in the glutes, and then slowly roll it up the body vertebra by vertebra until we have this long ski slope position. Taking a breath in here, breathing out, rolling all the way down the back, keeping the pelvis tucked until the lower back touches the mat, and then you release into neutral. So rolling it up. Drawing in through that belly button all the time. And again. Just working through every single part of that spine. Taking a breath at the top, keeping really strong in that core, and making sure you're keeping that pelvis tucked until the lower back touches the mat, and then you release. So it's all about the kind of movement in the spine, and encouraging every single part of your back to be as strong as the next. So you're avoiding kind of creating imbalances in that spine. Rolling up. Rolling down. Last time like this then, rolling up. And that length. And rolling back. So we're going to take our arms, they're going to come all the way up and over, and then we're going to draw kind of like snow angels on the floor, keeping your hands as close to the ground as you can. And again, bring it up and over, still having that feeling of drawing in through the belly button and up through that pelvic floor, but keeping the lower back slightly curled. So we're engaged, even though we're concentrating on these arm circles for our mobility. Rolling. Good. Two more this way. Last one. And reverse it round, so take it around the opposite direction. Up and over to lie next to your body. And rolling. Keep those abs in. Three more then. Two. And last one, taking it around all the way and drawing it up. Good. Placing the hands by the side of the body, and if you place your arms slightly under and your hands just underneath the glutes for a little bit of support here. So we're going into a bit of work on our corkscrew. So we take one leg up to 90 degrees, take the other leg up to 90 degrees, still keeping that feeling of the belly button drawing in, pelvic floor. We're going to bring the knees in towards us slightly, and then as we rotate around in that circle, we're powering it through with the abs. So again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Still keeping really strong in that core. Really really thinking about keeping that belly button in all the time. So you're not kind of letting loose in those abs. Not over bending in that lower back. Last one each side. Back to center. Bring it in, give yourself a little cuddle. Breathing in and breathing out. And then place your hands onto one leg. The opposite leg lengthens long away from you. And you've got two options here. Option number one, keep your back down onto the mat. Still thinking about that Pilates belt, that core strong. Or you can hinge from the hips and look up towards your toes. So really thinking about keeping the shoulders down away from the ears here, keeping that hinge in the ribs to keep you really, really strong. Okay, so we're going to switch legs and switch. So we switch and switch. Good, breathing. You can do it, breathing in. We've got 4 more, 4. Keep lifted. 2. You can do it. Last one. And bring it in. Breathing in, breathing out. And just take the legs over to one side, looking in the opposite direction, just to give yourself a little bit of a stretch through the back. Taking a breath in here. And breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Take it back, up, over, onto the other side. Just looking in the opposite direction, breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Bring it back up into this center position. And from here, we're going to bring ourselves up to a seated position. So our feet are out in front of us, and you can flex them here for a bit more of a stretch through the back of the legs, or you can just let your feet be. But we want to try and keep nice and straight in the back here, drawing through the belly button, staying really tall in the back. From here, our arms come forward, and then we're just moving slightly forward, so we're not arcing in the back at all. We are just kind of slightly pulsing forwards, trying to bring that belly button towards the legs a little bit. Okay, so we're just pulsing, keeping the shoulders down the back, breathing in, breathing out, in and out. Now, grab whatever you can, if it's your thighs, your calves or your feet, and we're going to hold and draw all the way down, just relaxing out, getting a stretch. So this is where if you flex your feet, you get more of a stretch in the lower back here and in the legs. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Good. Bring it up and pulse again. So pulse. We're going to do 10. So we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Bring it in. Give yourself a stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Bring it all the way back up Last time then. So reaching forwards. Pulse. Breathing in, breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in on the breath out. Pull it in. Give yourselves a cuddle. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Good. Bring it back. Just take the hands behind you. Give yourself a quick chest stretch. Breathing in and out. Good. So from here, we're going to place the hands so that our fingertips are facing towards our feet. And we want to make sure that we're still really engaged, so the belly button's pulling in and we've got a straight back here. So you kind of want to avoid chilling out watching TV, okay? So thinking really straight in the back, belly button is drawn in, pelvic floor is drawn up. From here, we're going to take a breath in, and on the breath out, we're going to lift up with that pelvis until we're in a straight position. And as we come back down, keep that feeling of lift in the chest. So we lifting, and we brush the floor, and then go straight back up. So lift all the way. Good, and up. Keep lifted. Just brush and up. We've got 2 more. Lift, keep lifting up. Push up. Lift up. Good. And release down. Well done. Put the hands back into this position, keeping the back really, really straight and tall. Now we're going to go into some tricep dips. So what you want to avoid is kind of coming out, trying to keep the elbows together to really open us up that chest and work the back of the body. So from here, drawing in, drawing out, and our elbows dip and we push up. So breathing in and out. So don't kind of cave in the back here. You want to keep that feeling of lift in the chest. You can do it. 6 more. And 5. Push up. 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Push up. Good. Bring it all the way up. Quick stretch over. Breathing in, breathing out. And we're going to bring it all the way over onto our sides. So our arm is going to come just out from the kind of center point of where our shoulder would be, okay? So we want to avoid it coming in too close to the body. So the elbow is just out from underneath the shoulder, hand is flat on the mat, and our knees are bent slightly, okay? So again, we don't want to end up here, where we're just chilling out and watching TV. Really think about drawing through that shoulder and keeping yourself really long, while keeping the shoulder away from your ear, okay? Belly button draws in, feel that lift in the waist. And we're going to take a breath in, and on the breath out, we're going to lift those hips up with the arm up towards the ceiling, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. In and out. Good. Take it all the way down. Lengthen that bottom arm long, and your ear comes to your arm. The knees come up in line with your hips. Waist is lifted, so imagine that tiny little marble underneath you. Belly button drawn in. We're going to keep our knees and our ankles in line, so your shin should be at the front of the mat. And from here, keeping the hips stacked on top of each other, we're going to just slightly lift up with the knee and draw it back down. So avoid here kind of opening out and rolling backwards into those hips.
So keep yourself really strong, really stable, and closing with control. Okay, so we lift and close. So really think about that waist lifting up off the mat, breathing. And we've got 4 more. 4. Breathe in. 3. 2. Close. And 1. Anyone else shaking? I am. And we take our feet up, so the ankles are up. Still keep that little marble underneath your waist. And again, we're drawing it open and closed. So we go for 2. And 3. Make sure that top shoulder hasn't crept up. 4. 5. We've got 5 more, halfway there. 5. 4. Keep that bottom leg up. 3. 2. Draw down. And 1. And down. Good. Last bit then. Take the top leg, lengthen it long away from you, keeping the rest of the body really stable. We're going to rotate around, kind of to the size of a melon. Okay? So we take it round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the leg long. Give yourself a cuddle. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Ready to do the next side? Let's go over. So either turn over or you can flip around like me. And we're going to do our side plank prep again. So elbow just slightly away out of that shoulder. Belly button is drawing in, waist is lifted, and our legs are slightly bent. From here, take a breath in. On the breath out, lift those hips up as you reach towards the ceiling. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. Last one, in and out. Bring it all the way down onto your side. Good. So remember, top leg is on top of the bottom leg. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked, ankles in line with knees. Top shoulder, down away from the ears. And we've got that tiny little marble underneath our waist. We take that knee, drawing all the way up, drawing all the way down. So we go for 2. 3. 4. This is where the shapes come in. 5. Completely there. 6. 7. And 8. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Now take those ankles up. Keep the lift underneath the waist. And again, we draw out and in. Good. 2. 3. 4. And 5. 6. You've got 4 more. 4. And 3. 2. Keep that bottom leg lifted. 1. Good. Take the legs down. Stretch that other leg long. Keep yourself really strong in the body. Rotate around. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it long. Give yourself a cuddle. Well done. Breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Just come over onto your backs. Place your feet together and just let those knees kind of release out for a minute. So breathing in, breathing out here. Just releasing out. Letting gravity just kind of take all the strain out of those hips. Breathing in and out. In. Bring yourself all the way up, and you guys are done. As always, let me know if you've managed to get your time on the mat. Either pop me a post on Facebook or tag me in Instagram. I'd love to see where you're working out. See you next time.